We created a radio station, WTCP.
I need a new phone.
In 2021, this year, we went to
One of yours,
TCP TV on Roku.
What-
So now we're on
it has to
TV.
be after
So what's
that.
next? I'm thinking productions. I'm thinking movies. I'm thinking live performances. So how do I do that? Now I created TCP Entertainment. And we're gonna do all of that. We got a bunch of new shows. We got the ladies at Queen's Table, Vixen, 2X's, E, Badu, my ace, Hollywood. We got the new show I'm creating with comedian Josh DeWay. I Hate It Here. He's hilarious. Y'all gonna love him too. Then we got Porque No. That's our first Spanish speaking show. I'm doing on site where I'm gonna be pulling up on people, just having real conversations. But our biggest project that we're working on right now for TCP Entertainment is TCP's Who Did It Best, and it's going to be business against business. And when I say business against business, I'm talking about COVID hit us really hard. So we're trying to do something to put a spotlight on these businesses that went through tough times during COVID. A lot of people had to close their doors. So what we want to do is not just have business against business, but we want to highlight these businesses and celebrate these businesses and put people back in these businesses. But yeah, you know, who got the best cheesesteaks in the city? Who does the best dark fades? We're gonna do all of that, man. TCP's Who Did It Best. TCP Entertainment's Who Did It Best. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have the final say on all the cuts, so you know we about to turn up. It's TCP Entertainment, baby.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house and see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes, I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.
I just spilled water all down my chest. It's okay.
My mic, my mic.
Hey, yo, mic check. Can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me? Does my mic sound nice? How's everybody feeling? How is everybody feeling?
Shit probably sound loud as hell.
It probably do. You got my mic up? Or what's up? I want to make sure
She
everybody's
took her
alive.
headphones off.
I gotta make sure everybody alive out there.
She took them headphones off. She
We
said you play
coming
too
off and
much.
listen. And plus, I know everybody's dragging. We had a long night, some of us. We came off a really, really great night of Room Around. I thought it was really, really dope. Shout out to everybody who came out, and we're getting great feedback from it. We have one of the poets here, Miss
Yes.
JOSLIN KEARSE. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Tore that stage down, huh?
Yeah. She set it off. She set the show off, and there was a little hiccup in the beginning. Let's talk about it.
We're gonna talk about oh, shit.
There was a little hiccup in the beginning because there was a situation where the artist,
Was
the
being an
painter,
artist.
was being an artist, and he brought out the spray paint, and somebody thought that it was a good idea to walk on my stage during one of my shows, and I just froze because I didn't even know what to do. But you handled it incredibly and proceeded to body it. Like, how did you even keep your composure? Because I know as an artist, most people would have lost it.
Well, I mean, I've been doing this a very long time. So I've been doing spoken word for about 18 years. Not only that, as a parent, you get interrupted all the time.
Right.
You maintaining your focus on something. Here comes a kid. Hey, I need this. I need that. And you just have to recoup and be able to move on. I think there were other ways that the young woman could have handled that. But to walk like across the stage and be like, hey, I don't mean to be a dick, but.
Yeah.
But you're being a dick.
But yeah, but she was absolutely being a dick. And I appreciate that the artist pushed back and said, you know what, that really was a dick move. She could have went around to the back, to the side. She could have said something to you. She could have said something to your partner. She could have handled it any
And she was
way.
She was really apologetic about it afterwards. I mean,
Well, she should have been.
Yeah.
I'm not even, I ain't gonna hold you on that. She should have been apologetic, but it's you try to keep the audience engaged. That's the thing. You don't want to lose the audience
and that's
participation.
what, like, you was just like, no, like, you was calm and you just proceeded back to your poem and you killed it. Like, you killed, and everybody was, the crowd was into it. Some people even said we should have let you close.
You should have. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. You should've. When I saw that I was first, I was like, uh-oh. And my homegirl was like, they really put you first? I was like, yeah.
You was a tough act to follow.
And I'm not, I'm bragging, but it's the truth.
Listen, like, the first leg is an important leg.
The first leg is an important leg, but there are certain poets that I wouldn't want to follow.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're one of them.
She wanted.
You wouldn't want to follow yourself?
No, for somebody who doesn't have as many years experience or who hasn't been on the stage as much, it would be hard to follow somebody with 18 years experience. Just like it would be hard for me to follow somebody with 25 years experience. I wouldn't want to go onto a microphone behind Rita Dove or Stacey Ann Chin. You're not putting me up behind Stacey Ann Chin. I'm not gonna do it.
Because spoken word isn't just the words. Like, it's a little more than that. It's a performance.
It is a performance.
And doing it 18 years, you could see that you understood the assignment. I mean, like, you was up there looking real comfortable on that stage, like you belong there.
Because
yeah, for me the stage is that's my pulpit.
Yeah.
That's the judgment-free zone. That's the love zone for me.
I know that's right.
So let me get into everybody. How was your week, cuz?
I was chilling. I worked hard. Last night's show was amazing. That was like the whipped cream on top of my little cakes, It was a great show.
I don't want to hear about whipped cream on your cake.
Right.
He is a hater.
It's something new every week now, huh?
My biggest hater sits on the sofa with me.
Wow.
How was your week, Zoe?
My week was a week.
Now go ahead and ask him about his cakes.
It was kind of long. We here,
Did you get any cakes this week?
So you don't want to hear about my cakes, but you'll listen about his cakes.
I learned something new about cheetahs this week.
Cheetahs.
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
Cheetahs as in the animal, or
Yeah.
cheaters as in
Cheetahs.
Okay.
Cheetahs. Cheetahs like they're mostly when they get into an adult age, they roam by themselves, but sometimes they group up.
Okay.
Did you have sex this week?
like a cheetah orgy?
My counsel, I was counseled to not answer questions that may be a little difficult. So
It's complicated.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Complicated.
How was your week?
I had a pretty good
No,
week.
don't do that. Don't do
Mm.
that. Cause you know you're feeling like $100,000 right now.
We had an amazing week. There's a lot going on.
It looks like you got some.
No, I didn't get none. But you know what? It's about time. It's about that time. It's about that time. But we had a great show, and that was orgasmic. Let's say it was dope.
Climaxing.
And like, people always see the finished product, and I've even had people say to me like, y'all just have so much fun. And we do have fun.
It's lit, for real. It really is.
But the week of the show or the week before the show,
That shit is
crazy.
stressful.
It's crazy.
Phone don't stop ringing, do it, cuz.
And we don't have a big staff. There's a couple of us, but we're mighty in what we do.
Might look light, but we heavy, though.
Yeah. So we worked our ass off, and everybody did their thing last night. I'll say one thing that I was really, I got like emotional last night knowing that all the painters sold all their paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I thought to me,
That's beautiful.
to watch other people eat off their art,
Mm-hmm.
and I have something to do with that. I was just like, yo, this is amazing. Like,
Yep.
this is because it's not about me no more. Like, this is big. Like, I'm trying to.
Vixen had never sold a painting. That was her first time last
dope.
night.
She
Really?
sold last
Wow.
night.
That was her first time.
That's
Mhm.
a
Man,
blessing.
hold up. Can we talk about Vixen?
Yes, we can.
Because I don't think
Oh, hey, Queen.
Vixen should have turned the easel, because I don't think the audience really got what she did when she did the whole,
Blow and glitter.
and it looked like a solar system on the page after she did that, and I was just like, yo, that was fly, and the audience didn't wow like I wow, but I was backstage, so I saw it from that angle, and I was like,
If you
Oh,
missed
that
last
was
night,
hard.
you missed it.
that was
Like,
hard.
yeah.
a
She's so
couple-
talented.
There was a couple moments like that really stand out, but all of the poets did their thing. The artists were dope. Juice is one huge.
I was just
pain.
happy York was on the stage.
Yes.
You saw us.
Well, I see Irene is from York too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So,
from York.
so
Yep,
Irene,
exactly.
Jocelyn,
Hello.
and Envy Poetic Lioness too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
YC tore that stage up
yeah,
last night.
YC
You hear me?
Was heavily represented.
You hear me? Mm-hmm.
No, we do.
Segue to
What we segue into? I missed
Right,
that
where's the segue?
that York, huh?
What about us?
York. we coming to York. We definitely
Hey.
coming to YC.
I can't wait.
You know YC's like my second home anyway. That's
Everybody your
Come
damn
through.
cousin.
yeah.
Everybody's
Y'all-
cousin.
Not
Everybody
me.
in
Look,
York is
except
related.
me.
Yeah, both my parents are from York, so I'm deeply rooted in YC
Mhm.
for sure. Shout out to YC, and they made the show incredible. Irene Florio was amazing.
Yes. Yes.
She might look light, but she heavy
She's
though.
super talented. Super talented. Her
she
voice
had
is
a
beautiful.
Really, big voice, and like she'd fit in your pocket, but she was so dope. Yo. She was dope.
She's
And,
fun size.
I want to go search her music now. She on the streaming set. I gotta go check her stuff out, because them 2 songs she did last night were really dope. It was just a dope experience.
It was.
I'm glad everybody's good.
Everybody looked so nice too.
Huh?
Everybody
for
looked
sure,
so
for sure.
nice. It was like a nice little date night.
It's Black
Everybody-
Easter.
Yeah.
Black Easter for every event.
Facts.
It's starting to feel like there's an art renaissance going on. And It's like a new art renaissance.
It's like
It
I
is
said,
still
man.
Black History Month.
And it
T-
feels like we're one of the spearheads of that movement. We're not the only ones. There's a lot of people, a lot of talented people in the city doing their thing.
TCP Entertainment is like
We outside with it.
we're like the vanguard of black entertainment in Lancaster, PA.
Unapologetically black.
Yeah, for sure. It was dope. Everything was dope. TCP Labs, April 2nd. Get
Ooh.
your tickets now.
Now,
I'm
shameless
excited
plug.
for that.
I'm sure. I'm not gonna say I'm sure. I don't want to sound cocky, but tickets they might go fast. That's a possibility. So get your tickets now. They're already on sale. Go to zotropolis.com. Look up TCP Labs, April 2nd.
Can we drop the link in the comments too?
The redate for the
Play.
Oh yeah, and the play Between Darkness and Light that was supposed to be on March 12th was postponed. COVID has hit our cast, so we lost a lot of time in rehearsal, and I didn't want to just put any product out there. And the director agreed. So
We got to keep it live for you.
Yeah, we want you to keep enjoying these things. So it will be
May
going down
28th.
May 20 what?
8th.
May 28th. And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's a play about mental health and family and all that good stuff. So Between Darkness and Light, May 28th. Now, y'all ready to get into? Oh wait, we got our guest JOSLIN KEARSE in the building. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Because who's going to fucking check me?
We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Hey.
Chop wood, carry water.
And I am your host, Blast. This is SayLess Podcast, episode 161, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
161.
Yeah.
We're riding.
Okay.
Right. This week is 161.
Yep.
So this week,
Shit got real.
Russia
Again.
invaded Ukraine.
Oh God.
And I didn't know how much I was supposed to care about that until I saw it on the news. But yeah, it looks like it might get a little crazy.
It's already gotten crazy.
Biden done dropped some sanctions on Russia.
Other people's hopping on board too.
And they're talking about going to war. Do you think we are going back to war? And
We're always at
Our
war.
troops are deployed.
Yeah, they deployed like 8,500 troops already. We're always at war.
Seriously.
Yeah, okay. So 8,500 troops. 8,500?
Mm-hmm.
That's not war in Russia because we can't win like that over there.
We just need a presence right now.
Do we even want smoke with Russia?
Yes.
Let's start there. Do we want smoke with Russia?
I
and
don't want
China?
smoke with anybody.
We're the best, really.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right, you know what?
Speaking to a vet.
No, it's not. It's not just the vet. You got to think about the history of this country.
What bridge were you in, first of all?
Army.
Okay.
First of all, we took an entire continent. And not only that, they took people from another continent to build this country. And these people are still here, and we're basically second-class citizens. So these people are brutal. These are the most brutal. These are the most brutal people from all over the world that are here.
He said we're savages.
This is a savage country. We're like the worst.
That's true.
And we want people to forget what we did. How many countries have we invaded, just in your lifetime?
It seems like we're invading somewhere everywhere.
And we're everywhere
and
all
then
the
we
time.
stay there.
Yeah.
We typically don't.
We occupy.
we
We
don't
don't just
occupy.
invade. We occupy
Yeah, it's crazy.
until we get what we want, and then we just pull out. And yeah,
What do you think? You think we're going to war, Jackson?
I hope not. I can't predict it, but I hope not. I think if the Ukraine needs our help, surely we should, in some way, provide aid. However, in a lot of ways, I feel like the United States we should mind our business.
Exactly.
Because we got a lot of stuff going on at home that we don't take care of.
but that
Flint still does not have clean
Dirty water.
Gulf.
And here's the thing, like if you hear Russia's media, it sounds like we are out of, like we're minding their business. Like they're basically saying we tried to do this whole NATO thing, and NATO was supposed to be like the Western Hemisphere, like, and it wound up being like we wound up collecting more countries, and we got Ukraine in it, and they're like, nah, like Ukraine's supposed to be Russia.
Used to be.
And
Used to be.
and they're saying we want this back, like because the NATO agreement is we kind of overstepped our boundaries basically, and we're saying because of that, no, you can't touch Ukraine because they're allies with us, right? So Russia's like, nah, you come over here if you want.
Russia's acting like a toxic
I
ex.
never saw
Exactly. That's
A
what I was gonna say.
toxic
It's a
ex.
toxic ex.
I never saw somebody test America's gangster like that, like Putin just did. Putin was like, y'all come over here if you want to, basically. I got all the smoke. I got everything y'all want if you come over here.
It
Exactly.
sounds good. Just,
I think, listen,
war's not a good look, no matter how you look at it. Like it's not. It's crazy because they're just invading another country, and then they're daring the world to like come for me.
Do something.
Right.
That like it's crazy out here.
Do we want to smoke with Russia? No. Why?
but that would be. here's
I
how-
understand
wins a war.
why. Like I get it,
Here's what
but
that
Nobody
be
wins
like.
a war.
exactly.
No.
Nobody wins.
No.
A lot of people lose that had nothing to do with it.
Like,
That
you-
would be like us invading Canada and China coming over here to stop it.
yeah, something like
I'm
that.
just waiting for Red Dawn to happen. Like I'm waiting for the day that I wake up and people are coming out of the sky with parachutes and they're like, "Stay in your house." Like I'm waiting for it.
Wolverine.
I'm waiting for it. I watch too many movies. No, I watch too many
And here's
movies.
the other thing I saw in Ukraine, and I don't know the accuracy behind the videos that I saw, but they were kicking Africans off the train that were trying to leave Ukraine. And putting
Yeah,
the
there's an issue
white
there.
citizens on.
Students.
Yeah. So it kind of made me like, this is my thing. Black folks are always, we run to everybody's aid. If we see something going wrong, we're like, yo, we stand with these people. We stand with these people. But many of these times, these people are not standing with us.
Only once. Only once
Like
I can
George
remember.
Floyd?
Yeah, that was the only
That was
time.
the only time. And how long did it last? Because nothing changed. Not a thing changed. We
Summer-
couldn't get no legislation.
We got a
passed.
statue.
A
You know,
statue.
we got a statue.
That's
We
it.
should be grateful for the statue,
We got
right?
some statues taken
Fuck
down
that.
too.
Yeah, that too. That
They
too.
do a lot of cosmetic shit.
We got a couple
Exactly.
Facebook posts.
Right.
They don't want to give
Couple
us. They don't want to
statements.
give us free.
Give us free. Exactly. Exactly.
I
Yeah.
actually know a couple people from Ukraine. I haven't spoke to them, but I mean they live here now, but they're from Ukraine. I would like to hear their opinion. But I know, yeah, there is a lot of Europe. Like racism is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
They don't like us that much in the Eastern Bloc.
yeah, I don't really publicly speak on foreign issues because I don't know what's going on over there. But if invading that country is wrong, I don't know. Should we help? Because there's been wars going on in
I think that
Africa
we
and
should
all them
safely.
countries.
I think we should safely help people get out of there that don't want to be there. But as far as getting involved in their foreign affairs, no. If it's not hurting us, then absolutely not. Mind your business. We don't want them coming over here.
What
That's-
do we need from them?
Oil.
They're second. We're
Wheat.
first. But that gotta suck to live somewhere under a dictator. Like we vote our dictators in. Like we got power,
And
and
they just stay
Do
We-
we really
forever.
have power?
we say
No.
we
No.
we
I
still
I
say
we
what we
really-
want.
No.
think we have
Over
power.
there,
We
you
don't.
can't even go on social media and talk about Putin bad. Like,
Shit, we can't
we're
talk too heavy about it on here
they're
either.
coming-
So
oh, we can't. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
that
come
was
on.
crazy.
They'll
Do we
shut your
have
page
freedom?
down.
hell no, we don't have
We
freedom.
we have certain freedoms that communist countries don't have, but we don't. We're not
We
completely
have privilege,
free.
yeah, in
Yeah.
some way, but I wouldn't say we have freedom. We don't.
Privilege, heavy on the
But
privilege.
here's
Yeah,
the
we have
thing.
privilege.
I think
We have
Americans sometimes have too much freedom, and that's why, like that movie that we was talking about a couple weeks, the one with DiCaprio, the new one that was on Netflix.
Oh, look
something.
up, don't
Look up. Like that was a really realistic because we're so free. We have dumbass decisions being made. Like that's why we end up with a Trump for president. That's
Bruh.
why
He said he's
we
doing
have
a great
people-
job.
That's why during a pandemic, when we saw hundreds of
You saw
thousands,
that?
we saw hundreds of thousands of people dying, and we really still had people arguing about wearing masks or not.
Trump said Putin
Because
was
our
doing a great
president said
job.
It was a hoax.
Like that's how I know we have freedom, because some of them the communist countries, they got rid of that pandemic way quicker than we did,
That's
because
'cause
they knew not to come outside.
That's
Without-
'cause they
like, it
s-
wasn't an option.
It
They
wasn't
sent
an
their
option.
armies out to keep people in the house.
That's true.
But and I don't want that. Don't get it twisted. But I feel like because we have these freedoms, America's done got stupid.
I mean, if you use the pandemic as an example, what my understanding is, vaccinated or not vaccinated, you can still
You can still get it.
get COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I was basically talking
Yeah,
about
So
absolutely.
how
the,
do you
Okay.
like argue for people to
I don't. I
Go get
don't.
vaccinated.
Yeah,
take all of the
like,
precautions when they know that even if you take these precautions, you can still end up.
Getting
Yeah.
sick and then dying
yeah,
too.
I don't push the like. I did get vaccinated, but
So
I was
did
I was totally against it at first. I was just like everybody else. Nah, I ain't taking that shit. But
I was against taking it early.
yeah,
Early.
It's
like,
still early.
Not taking it. But I mean, because I've had so many vaccinations having to cross. So I was like, I get it. I just don't want to be one of the first, because I wanted to see if
yeah.
I wanted to see if the werewolves were coming out. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see that first.
And I
Like,
was, you know,
is,
like I
is,
waited
is I Am Legend really going to happen with
What's
this?
gonna happen?
I want to see.
Yo.
And veterans who often joke about the microchip, and I was like, well, if the microchip is in this vaccination, I'm sure I already got it.
Yeah, when people say it, I'm just like, I
And-
mean,
and that's kind of like
what do
a-
you do that you're worried about the government knowing where you're
That's
at?
kind of an audacity for people. Like, oh, I don't want the microchip in me. Who the fuck are you?
Somebody want to follow.
Ain't nobody want to put. Nobody's following you. You have
Right.
nothing
Yeah.
going on.
Nobody wants to.
Right,
Nobody
right.
wants to know what you're doing when you're painting in your workshop in your house,
Yeah, it's
in your
not.
secret room.
We're concerned over a draft, a potential draft.
Oh yeah, that too.
I mean, we don't need that though, because we don't need it because they be downsizing in the military. They're downsizing. It's like a witch hunt, putting people out. Stuff that you just got in trouble for before, they're putting you out for now. So I don't think there'd be a problem with them getting their numbers at all.
Shit, they can count.
Plus,
I hope they can count
plus
mine out.
these recruiters are top tier salesmen.
It's true.
They
They'll
damn
sell
sure
you
do.
anything.
When I went to the Air Force, this motherfucker made it feel like a resort.
Uh,
I was like, you get all that? Sign me up.
the Air Force does get a lot.
Yeah,
I
for me,
lasted 7 weeks.
It was. It was
Yeah, it was
it
like,
was a
it
done
was
deal for
like
you.
Listen,
I mean, it was
My cousin is
education
Air Force,
and ability
and
to
he's
travel.
living real cushy in Miami right now. So
the Air Force
Yeah.
gets a
no,
lot.
they do. No,
'Cause
listen.
Their
'cause-
their accommodations when they were deployed compared to ours, I was like, yo, I should have joined the Air Force.
I'm trying to get him to adopt me. What's up, cuz?
Well, you can live on base for free, so that's an expense. That's the biggest expense in everybody's life. So you can stack all your bread and do whatever you
And
want.
buy
But then
guns and
shit
stuff
gets
like
real.
people do.
But then shit gets real. Like right now, you get to watch CNN and you get planes getting shot out the sky, and you get to see those visuals and things like that. That's when shit
Yeah,
gets.
I'm not gonna,
It's not worth it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like one of
No,
my
not
kids
worth it.
talked about doing the military thing for a little bit, and I talked him right out of it. No, we're not doing that in this house.
I get that.
I'm not sending. I can't send my child off to war, especially for a country that doesn't respect us 100% yet.
You
I
gotta,
mean,
you gotta use
like-
you gotta use it as much as they use you.
That's true.
like
Because I saw the world and I did a lot of things.
No, you did, and I have successful family members. Like I have 2 family members that retired and doing very well off from that. So
That's not my side of the
I
family.
just don't want to send. I'm
Yeah.
not knocking them.
Oh, hey.
I don't want to send my kids to the military, and that's just my personal opinion. Like, because I can't see my kid going to war. Period. Like, I don't give, and I don't take it how you want. That's my kid. That's
Look, you
my
going?
child.
she
Yours,
said
like-
we going to fight the other country. That's what we doing.
Yeah, no.
They gonna do what they want though.
I would
Facts.
like if my child. Yeah, they will, but they won't because they know that.
Yeah.
But nah, if my child was in the military and then he told me he had to be deployed, I would never sleep again. Like I'd be sick, like physically sick until he came home. Like I or she or no, I don't want to do that.
See, look, no, absolutely not. He can't
I
go.
don't want to. But I do nothing but salute all of our
Troops.
troops. Yeah, for sure. We would not be safe without you, and there's the reason people don't mess with us. But I think Russia and China want smoke.
I know
But
they
do they
want
want it
some-
together against everybody else?
because then that's problematic. That's problematic.
Yeah, I hope it don't happen. I mean, none of us know. There's no CNN analysts here. We're just regular people. But I heard gas might go up crazy.
Yeah,
That's
already
the
going
rumor.
it's $5 already in Cali.
It's always $5 in Cali.
Cali.
No, I mean not like that. No, it's going up.
Like
$5
$4 a
is
gallon.
expensive, but Cali's ridiculous.
Cali is
expensive.
crazy.
So let's move on to another topic that you brought to my attention this week, cause I guess this was a hot topic. I don't know if y'all was gonna do this on Queens or what, but we gonna do it here.
Okay.
What makes?
Mhm.
I don't even want to say this because I'm gonna catch smoke. So you say. It.
I can't even see it. I don't have my glasses on.
No. Oh, okay. So I'll say this.
Say it and I'll figure it out.
What makes a woman?
A hoe.
Yeah.
What makes a woman a hoe? I saw somebody post it, and when he asked, like, the comments kind of just blew me back. I'm like, well, your mom's a hoe, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we're doing. Like, people were on there saying, like, sleeping with 3 men in a year. Are you stupid? Like, there's a lot of hoes running around here. Like,
3 men in a year.
do you know what I mean?
A single woman. I don't. Nah, I would.
That's not a hoe?
That's a lot.
So what do y'all think makes a hoe?
I don't even know anymore.
Today in 2022.
In 2022.
I mean, I don't. I really. it seems like everything's on the table now.
What's the difference between a hoe and an empowered woman?
I'll say this:
Uh.
a hoe is a woman that would be undesirable for most men who has something going on for themselves to wife. So
Hoes get wifed.
All the time.
All the time.
Every day.
I'm saying, like, with my
Right now, it's like,
that's
no,
what
I'm
I'm
playing.
saying. Like, it's different now. So
I
here,
don't think it was ever different. It's just, I think it's people had opinions.
yeah.
And that's the problem. Everybody needs to monitor their
And
business.
let's be clear, men can be hoes too. So I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
do this. But you,
Oh, yeah.
you asked the woman question. So I would say this: when I was coming up, I would have said like a woman who sleeps with the whole crew,
Okay.
or a woman who,
Or multiple crews, ain't.
or a woman who was a serial cheater. I would say like
So a serial
I
cheater.
have so many questions.
Go ahead.
Like, but if a man sleeps with a woman and all her homegirls, is he
The man.
He's a hoe, too.
He's a man whore.
Is he a man whore? Really?
Man,
I mean,
no,
when you think about, we live in a
but here's the thing.
patriarchal dominated society.
Because we've had this conversation the same way.
So
Men
what
just
makes a
don't
woman
care.
a hoe?
Women care if you call them a hoe. You can call the man is still a hoe.
I think
Do
that
women really care?
Not really.
Not now, not today.
Do women really care?
That used to hurt a woman's feelings.
Yeah, that used to hurt,
Now,
I guess.
they like whatever. Like, but I remember like women would fight a man. They would swing on a man.
Yeah,
if
you called him a hoe?
Like, yeah. There was a time when that was the hoe and the B word. You can't.
Who you
say
calling a bitch?
yeah.
UNITY. I had to do
Yeah,
it.
that's-
Sorry.
them
It's
words-
two different things.
Right.
Well, that
them-
could be one and the same. I mean,
But
you
it
know,
was
you could-
both
a
considered
bitch could be a-
disrespect.
Very much
It
so.
is disrespect, but where does that come from? I think it comes from. I think with women, it comes from internalized patriarchy, and with men, it's just patriarchal dominance.
And it's
So
learned.
it's a societal thing.
And like a lot of like 30 years ago, if I don't even think I ever called Pete girls hoes, but like no, because
You're very respectful, so I could see that.
like if you'd have asked 16-year-old me 30 years ago what is a hoe, I don't even know what I would have said.
I
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hoes. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know what I would have said. Like
That's
I mean,
all-
like when we were in high school, they called. I mean, there's girls that got around.
Mm-hmm. Loose with it.
They got around. I guess they could loosely, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you get older, you're doing whatever you want.
Yeah, nowadays I don't call nobody. Like usually, like I'll say, oh, she's friendly.
Now she smashed
No,
the whole basketball
She's
team.
like if
Does that
she's,
mean something different?
yeah.
If she
Too
smashed,
friendly?
I don't, because to me it means something different, and this is why. Because when I say friendly, and usually I don't talk about nobody anyway, but I'm just saying, like, that's how I would describe it. Like, friendly to me means she sleeps around, but I'm not judging you for it.
Okay.
A hoe is disrespectful. You sleeping around, and now I'm disrespecting you because of it. You know what I mean? Friendly is just like,
and
you outside, like, you know what you doing. I know what you're doing, but I'm not judging you because that's none of my business.
and it's
Right.
different. It's
You would
different
judge me.
now. It's different now these days because women judge each other by certain things.
Like what?
All right, so let's say somebody that was that gets around was around, say, your SO
Uh-huh.
in the same space. Are you gonna feel a certain type of way?
Why are they sharing the same space? Now
Is
my
that
thing
a
is
hoe?
this you
If-
is what a hoe?
If you sleep with your friend's man, is that a hoe?
That's
Wow.
that's
That's
just
disloyal.
betrayal. Like exactly, that's
Yeah.
disloyal. That's just a different level of
So let me ask you,
I'm fucking
both
you up.
as women, should we just get rid of that word? Because what's a hoe anymore?
regular.
Because
That's
now
what-
we gotta respect women to move how they want to move. I mean, like, there's no more judgment. Like it's like you do what you doing, we doing what we doing.
I think sex is more free nowadays. Like people don't think of sex like, oh my god, it's so no. It's supposed like they look at it almost like it's supposed to be given. Like
That's one of
Freely.
those words in the culture that lost its power over the years.
I'll say this: like, if I was still single and dating, there is a certain kind of woman that I would not want to be in a relationship with.
what's that woman?
A woman that is easy to sleep with.
Understood.
What makes it easy to sleep with her?
If she's going out, huh? If she's sleeping with, let's say, 5-6 guys a month.
Okay.
That's
She's putting up numbers comparable to Wilt Chamberlain. Like at that point,
But you all right? Check
I
this
don't know
out.
if I want that.
Yo.
I come from a small city. I'm gonna see all these people that you slept with. I don't even want to. Why am I gonna bring that negativity into my life?
You know, one thing I learned years ago,
what's that?
that those 5 or 6 a month is probably one, because 4 of them cats is lying.
That's a fact. Niggas do be
Yeah.
lying on their penises.
Cats-
But I'm
'cause I-
saying,
'cause
like,
I
if it's
seen-
real, if
I-
it's real, and she's not even gonna deny it. She's
Well,
gonna be
yeah,
like,
that's
yeah.
different.
I feel like we're owning our sexuality now, though. Like, I feel like if a woman is out here and if she's sleeping with 5 or 6 men, I think that she does not care. Like, as long as you're taking care of your body, taking care of yourself, and being safe, I don't care what y'all eat. Don't make me shit. I'm not out here calling nobody nothing because it's not my business.
Yeah, and I don't care. That's the
Exactly.
thing, like,
And I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I remember
Be
a
safe.
time when
Please.
cats were calling girls all kinds of hoes, and then the light shines, and next thing you know, wait,
After a certain age,
they're trying to slide off with the
Is that a
same
comment?
girl you're calling a whore, though.
after a
'Cause they know
certain
they can
age,
hit.
do those words mean anything still?
Say it
What do you
again.
mean? Like, if you used to be a hoe?
No. Like, first of all, Tanya said, I love you guys.
I love you too. Hey, Vixen.
Hey,
Frank
sis.
White said, y'all keep up the good work.
Thank you.
If after a certain age, like, after 35, you mature, you grow up, do those words, do people even check on that? Like, after the age of 35?
Do people check hoe facts anymore?
Yeah, like, are you a grown, like, I'm not, I don't ask
Hoe
you guys
facts.
shit, I'm a grown
No.
man, I'm a grown man.
It needs to be shit.
I
It
don't
needs to
think-
be. I need a full history.
And I'm speaking as a
You
man.
need the
that's-
Carfax.
I'm serious because those are soul ties. People don't realize how deep sex goes. Like, that shit can stay with you. Like, I don't want everybody's
That's
energy.
the other thing, and that's the deeper thing. I didn't even want to go there, but that's why
Sorry.
I want to be with a woman who has slept with so many men either, is because
Would you
you're-
want to be with
you're
a woman that has slept with as many men as you have slept
absolutely
with?
not.
I'm
I'm judging because I'm judgmental and I'm
Wait,
shallow.
just a few minutes ago you said you weren't judging.
If I'm getting into a relationship, then my number? No. No, absolutely not. No.
Why?
No.
I have to ask why.
Because he was a hoe.
Why?
Because I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of.
Once upon a time, a long time ago, he was a hoe.
I'm not.
And he's admitting it.
Okay, but we can be friends. We can be friends. We can hang out.
just saying, like,
you can become my sister.
That's crazy that you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a woman who has equal body count.
I know I'm shitty for that, but
At least you can admit that.
But at least you honest.
That's all I'm saying. I just don't think sex and sexuality are as taboo as they were 10, 15, 20
They're
years
absolutely not.
I don't mind if she has a high number. But you said my number.
Yes, your number.
Nah, not a woman.
What if you didn't
Like
know?
you.
Why not a woman?
What if you found out after you
Because women are getting injected.
with
like-
what? Sperm? Is that what you're talking about?
It's too many men going into you creating soul ties, and I don't. You're right.
Men are
I
still
sound
creating
crazy.
soul ties. You've created as many soul ties.
But I'm still not wouldn't do it. But I do sound crazy, and I sound very judgmental. But I wouldn't wife a woman that had my number. I can't
But-
do it. I
What
can't.
if you didn't know?
Oh, hey, beautiful.
Maybe we should examine that. Get down to the bottom of that.
Like, do you
Why you're
ask
not okay with a woman
I never
having your same
asked.
number.
before?
You
I
never
worried
ask?
ab-
You
huh?
don't ask
Yeah, I
numbers?
wouldn't wanna
I don't either.
No.
Exactly.
Why?
Mm-mm.
Well,
I never asked.
let's unpack this. It sounds like therapy.
Let's unpack.
People
Hey,
say after an age you should not ask a grown ass person how many people they slept with.
I don't think that it really matters. I mean, I would like to know if you.
I wouldn't ask though.
Mm-mm.
It would have to be known. Like if I was to get into a new relationship at 40 something, I wouldn't ask. But if it's known, like if yours telling me like, yo, I used to be crazy, and
That's
then
a problem.
and
Oh,
be
okay.
walking in places and dudes is
you used to call it jawbone.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. And some dudes might be
Not
yo,
jawbone.
she was the one. Like you don't want.
Nigga, I know you
No
getting that
man.
Gluck Gluck 3000.
Here's the thing.
She still do the twist.
Here's an explanation for you that I don't know if it's gonna satisfy you or not. Women are 90% emotion. Men are 90% ego. So when
Where do you get those statistics from?
most
Personal
men are,
research.
most men are we run off of our egos, and when our egos are damaged in a way, that's why men can't take it. So
A lot of men.
a lot of
So
men,
you
like,
said men are weak.
Some
I
are.
Their ego be
I'm,
smashed.
I'm saying women are much stronger than men emotionally, for sure. It's not even close. Women are stronger than men, for sure, and once our egos are crushed, we can't have that. So if you're walking around a Lancaster or York or Reading, and your woman slept with 200 guys, there's nowhere you can go where you're not going to see somebody she slept with. You have to have no ego for that to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't have nothing to myself.
You know, I'll be honest with you. What was the Columbus Short? Married Superhead.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
No ego. Some men are different.
Some men are different.
But also Hollywood is different.
Hollywood is a strange.
Yeah,
Hollywood is different. I mean, like they move different. Like, they get out of marriages and be in something else the next week. It's different in Hollywood.
It's like getting a car.
The average person doesn't move like that.
It's like getting a new car.
Somebody got a comment? Or are you laughing at us?
But you know, Hollywood, Hollywood, they be done. They be done in.
I'm just asking the questions, relevant questions.
They be done in Hollywood long before we know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're probably right.
It's just when we see it.
It's a lot of double standards.
It looks new, and then it's like, oh, she's with somebody else already, forgetting that she filed for divorce like a year ago.
And here's the other thing, though. If
What?
a woman, because I'm telling them, this is me, not her. So, because I have trust issues, if I know that you've slept with a lot of men, I'm going to already assume that you're not going to be faithful to me.
That's trust issues, and that's a you issue.
Yeah. So that's why I can't be with him.
How do you think a woman would feel walking into a place on your arm, knowing that half the room
But here's the thing.
has had what she gets?
We all have choices in life. So you don't have to be with me. If that bothers you, then you don't. Like,
Do you come with a warning label?
Not to do it.
yeah, I choose not to be with
Do
a
you
woman
come
like
with a come with a warning label?
But I'm gonna be honest.
Did you disclose? Did he disclose this to you?
Oh, no way.
So check this out.
The answer was hell no.
The younger me would have been more savage because I would have still.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. He did. I'm
The younger me would have been more savage because I would have still slept with that woman and still not wifed her.
Yeah.
Now I won't even entertain anything else except we're gonna be friends.
See, but you heard what Zoe said earlier in the show. You know, a lot of men lie about their sex lives, right?
Yeah.
Men do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Women do too.
No, I'm not talking about like
No,
that. I'm talking about lie
you.
about their numbers. Like, they'll say that they slept with somebody who they never touched before.
That's true.
I never had to. No.
Yes, men do that a
I
lot.
take women off my body count.
It don't count.
Let's be
What
clear.
makes sex not count?
You
Are there
can't
people
delete-
that you don't count?
Yeah.
Why?
The crazy ones, the ones I don't like, the ones I want to delete from my memory.
Nah, man, because you know they can still look in your phone. And
You
stuff
hit the button in the back of the
they
vagina.
still
That's
look
the
in
crazy
phone and
button.
stuff you texted 10 years
That's-
ago
that's
and
what
find.
I-
I was about to say
Mhm.
something
It's
real
like the
crazy,
G
but she
spot.
might be
That's what.
watching, so.
That's not what we doing today.
Nah, but there's definitely people I'd rather take off.
People
than put
like
on. I'm not-
I mean if you've been out there and you see certain people when they're talking, like, you can tell, unless it's like, what is the quality of the person that you're with? Because I've never ever seen you with
Could you be okay with your significant other having a best friend of the opposite sex?
Nope.
No.
best friend.
Absolutely not. Matter of fact,
Like, are
Both
we
of y'all
best-
screwed y'all
are we
faces
best
up.
friends too?
what are you talking about?
Huh?
Best what?
Best friend?
Is he gay?
No.
Wow.
No.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Why?
No,
No.
no.
Damn.
He already mentioned it in the previous comment. Ego.
Okay.
Male ego.
Understood.
Just
I don't know.
Male ego.
I don't know.
Because Zoe's probably way more mature than me.
Mhm.
So let's ask Zoe. Because me, it's hell no.
I don't
Zoe,
know.
what's
It's not
up?
even a possibility.
You don't know?
Because are we gonna be besties?
We
then?
can all hang out.
Are we gonna be crew then?
Nah, don't even text. Matter of fact, if you text my woman, put us in a group chat. Let me be clear.
Yo.
Because
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
the busty, like, if you're with me, that bestie one-on-one guy-girl stuff stops.
Why?
Because that's my woman. I'm not gonna be with
So-
another woman one-on-one. And
I want to be single forever, I think. I don't know.
I mean, I don't hang with women anymore.
Yeah. I
I
understand
don't
that
be
to a
never
certain degree.
one-on-one with
And I used to be like that too. I used to be like, I'm the only friend you need. But no,
not
like
even
if you got a
that.
friend that was there before me, if I meet her and the vibe don't feel weird, because you can tell when you're around people. Like if I get the inkling, like if wear gray sweatpants today, babe. Wear the gray sweatpants because if I see the
when I met her,
fucker,
she had a guy friend, and
no.
as soon as I found out it was about to get serious, nah, we not doing that. You ain't hanging out with him no more. It's over.
Yeah, like
And I don't care if you're watching. Yes, I told her she had to stop hanging with you, bro.
hanging out when I'm at work, and he's coming over my house with gray sweatpants on when I'm at work.
I can't engage in that because for me, being a queer person, the likelihood that my partner, you know, if I have a partner, that they would be best friends with, like there's like this
It's highly likely
expansion of gender at that point.
Right.
So their best friend could be male, could be queer, could be not queer. It doesn't matter at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
it's
But,
all
like,
in the trust.
Are you jealous
It's
at all?
it's
No, I'm not the jealous
it'd be
type.
cool to have
No.
a friend, but the hanging out and stuff, like I'm not gonna be doing it.
Yeah, I'm not the jealous type. I mean, I feel like grown people are gonna do what grown people are gonna do. There's nothing you can do to stop it, fix it, or change it.
Exactly.
Right.
If you're going your way and you're gonna do what you gotta do it.
But I've also, and here's the other thing. Like I say I don't want my woman hanging with, but I had female best friends that she knows I had, like that were friends.
Mhm.
And I don't hang with them. We don't go out. We might, when we see each other, it's hugs. Yo, can we catch up? But we ain't kicking it. I just think that's
Yeah.
inappropriate. Like,
I don't know. I feel like some sort of friendship is healthy. Like I feel like people need that. Like sometimes, like I mean, who I'm supposed to talk to? I talk to you.
but I'm saying, like, and that's the other thing too. Like, I got you. I got like Tanya. And I got Vixen. E. We got like the family. Like,
Yeah.
I be around women, but we be around women. Like it ain't
Men
Right.
are
That's different.
yeah.
men coming from the outside and they don't like that though.
Is that our friend?
You're
or
right, they
Your
don't.
friend?
Huh?
Is that our friend or your
Right.
friend, or is she our friend or my friend? That makes a difference.
Yeah. I'm telling you, when you meet people, you could tell. We've lost a lot of people networking just because their significant other cannot handle it. You don't know how many times I had to explain, and I explained one time. I'll give you one time.
I've lost co-hosts, employees, everything.
Lost.
Everybody gotta go.
Producers.
I can't say that. It takes
But
a
I'm
strong
not
person
that.
to be with an
I'm not
entertainer.
that. I don't want you to think I'm that. Like
No, I
She
don't think
can-
you're that. There's no judgment
Like, she
here
can,
from me.
my woman can,
you get
she
it how you
can
get
work with other men, and she has to talk to other men for work. I'm not that guy, but you're not going to just, I'm going to chill with my bestie. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Is you going to chill with me?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I'm not.
You
That's
got-
the problem. As
you
long
got-
as you're doing it, you must step in and fill those shoes. I'm not getting rid of no friends that you're not going to be willing to do what that friend does with me.
But I don't think she would feel it. Like if I was like, yo, I'll be back. I'm going to chill with Sonia. She'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Going to chill with who?
First of all, she's Spanish.
I couldn't imagine those little bit
First
of
of
words
all.
coming out.
Right.
I just feel like my partner is an autonomous human being, and they have control over their own existence.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna do.
And
with
see,
me or
that's
without me.
I'm trying to get to that place in therapy. I'm trying to get to a place where you just let people be great, and you let people be good in your life for what they are, and you let go of what you cannot control. And that's what I'm trying. I'm working towards that. That is actually a goal. I'm trying to be better, but right now,
25%
I'm not
there.
yet.
25%.
So do you see like your partner, like you have possession over your partner? They belong to you?
No. I
in some
let
way?
go of the.
Y'all both
possession.
said my woman.
I let go.
That's why I asked that question. 'Cause I heard my.
I just recently let go of the possession part,
Y'all both just said.
but I didn't let go of the I'm not comfortable with this. And if you're fully healed and fully ready to be that person that we just discussed, then you have to let go of that part too. Like, go ahead and have fun. Like, because we are here, like we're here in this life to enjoy life. Period. People come into your life, and the ones that bring good, you just take that good, and you push, like, don't worry about what you can't control and the bad and all this shit. Because a lot of us, we searching phones, where was you at? Blah, blah, blah. Let it go. Is this person, are y'all enjoy? Do y'all have good sex? Do y'all build a business together? Do you love each other? Do you make each other laugh? Do you go out and eat good food? Like these are the experiences that you need to take and enjoy and let go of the bullshit. And I'm saying it, but I'm not there yet. But I know that's where I want to be.
Acknowledgement is the first step. You
Yeah.
better get it
You know-
together, cuz.
Possession is relative sometimes. Like saying my woman, that's respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she liked this. Is that a bad thing?
My
I'll
lady
never
sounds
call you
better.
My woman again.
My lady.
My lady sounds better. It's just the way y'all said my woman. Like, it was the possession for me. And I know both
like
of y'all women
So you
and
don't like
y'all
when somebody
women.
calls you my
Yeah,
woman, my
y'all got
girl,
strong women.
My lady,
I prefer my partner because it's
Isn't it the
beyond. No, because I might not
It's
feel
still
like a lady
mine.
today.
You just don't like the
I might not
length.
feel like a lady. I might not feel like a. You know what I mean?
But
But I think-
my, it still feels good to be somebody's.
You could say this is the person that I'm with.
That's a lot of words.
That's a lot.
This is the person that I'm with. It could be a lot.
That's
My-
three
why
syllables
wouldn't it be
compared to
my boo, my babe, my honey.
Doesn't matter.
booski.
Like I mean, at the end of the
No,
day,
I'm just
when
asking.
you
Like,
have to present
is it a
this
bad thing?
No, it's not. I don't really care. I
Terms
think
of endearment,
if
no.
if it's possession, meaning that you may have confused love with possession of the other person,
Yeah, people
then it
do
becomes
that.
problematic. But if you're like, this is my partner, I prefer the term partner because it suggests that we are building more than just love together. And love, life, ministry, what have you, and family and creation and legacy. This is a partner. I want a teammate. I don't have time for a boo.
That
I don't
part.
have time for a bae. I don't have to. I can have sex with myself. They make things for that. You see what
They
I'm
sure
saying?
do.
Like
I miss you,
Yeah,
Rose.
right.
like I don't.
So that was
you
deep.
know what I'm saying? They
You
make
miss
things for
the
that.
rose?
Like,
I miss you, Rose.
What happened to the
I miss you, Rose.
What'd you do? You
I want
broke
my
it?
eggs.
I want my eggs.
You
burnt
broke
I
it?
didn't. I did not burn the rose out. What happened
You
was
broke it.
there was research done. Like it was on World Star,
Oh, yeah.
and they said that it can reduce your egg count. So I laid off the rose a little bit. I mean,
I don't know if you
See,
should accept medical advice from World Star.
no. I did the research myself too.
That
I
is
think
real.
more desensitization versus.
Yeah, that too. That's what I was afraid of too. So I'm like, no.
So let me
See,
ask you this.
you broke
Chris.
up with the rose?
I'm gonna ask you specifically.
We're separated
because I
right
don't
now.
wanna Be inappropriate with my guest. When you're in the middle of your thing
Mm-hmm.
and somebody asks, "Is this mine?"
I'm
Is
at,
that possession? Is that wrong?
usually I just
'Cause most of us lie.
fuck my way through that answer.
Or you could just respond with, "Is it?
Wow. Is it?
Is it?"
Is it?
Nah,
Yo, remember on
do
what you
that, I'm
go?
stopping this.
No.
Then deal with it. Okay, if it's
Remember
yours,
on Booty
Make
Call?
me say
then
it's
deal with it-
yours.
Deal with it like you.
Make
Yeah,
me
I did
say
that.
it's
Okay,
yours.
okay.
Remember
I
on
did
Booty
that.
Call when she was like, I hate when cats be on top talking about whose is this? Whose is this? Whose is this? And she was like, you don't even know him. That was cold as hell. fool.
You ain't mad
I don't know. I mean, don't
You ever
ask.
Like, have you ever asked and they didn't answer? Have you
Wow.
ever asked?
Of course.
Did they not answer ever?
Not ever. No, I never,
Never
got a
that never
non-answer.
happened?
No.
They all
Because
said
you
yes?
know it when but you should know when to say it.
I think in the moment it's a lie for anybody.
You should
I
know
don't
when
speak
to
from
say it.
experience.
No,
I think
go
it's
ahead.
a lie. I just think people lie about it because it just sounds good.
It does.
It's
Like,
trash talk. It is what it is.
My
It's
job right
people
now
out
is to
figure
make
out.
you come. So
Boom. That's
I'm
it.
gonna say what I need to say to make you come.
Exactly.
Minus that question.
I
I'm just
only
gonna fuck
talk-
my way
like,
through
I
it.
only really talk if I got a little liquor in me.
Ah.
I get a little talkative.
You supposed to talk. It makes it fun.
Well,
I used to. Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
Like you can't be in the
don't
midst
really-
of a boring part and be asking.
Men
who
need
it
to
is. Like,
moan.
wait a
I will
minute.
say
The
that.
boring part. Is there a boring part? Should there be a
Can't. I
boring-
mean, there's you have the. You know you have.
You're
when
not
you
doing
put
it right.
You know.
what's the boring part? Since you
It's
come
not
in?
even the
I'm
boring
telling
part.
you.
It's the. You know you have the starters in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
start putting the benches in. You got to get your. You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
That's how.
There's a little lull. I mean, it's not. Oh, we can't always be 100 all the time.
You supposed to
Sometimes you
be.
just gotta turn it to the side and get.
That's lazy sex, and don't do it at all.
You don't ever do.
That's
there's-
lazy
there-
sex. I mean,
You don't
I've
do
done
lazy
it.
sex at all.
I've done it, but I.
Let
Yeah.
me be real
That's
clear.
kinda boring.
I've
Yeah.
created some of the best orgasms for my partner, with them turning to the sides. I just want to be real clear. So, them quickies sometimes do. Am I lying?
I need to know. That's a
Like,
that's a
when,
little much.
You know when you late. You know
And we don't want to.
when you done poked it half the night and they lazily let you put the leg up like.
Yeah. Or they act
That's
like
not
they
when you
sleep
ask.
with it.
That's not when you ask who's this.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
yeah,
That's
that's
not-
what I'm saying. Like that, especially when you got kids. That's the other thing.
And you gotta be quiet.
Like, I've mastered the art of being a sniper. Like in the middle of the night. Like, yo.
Midnight
Like a
sniper.
thief in the night.
you gotta be able to get it in and keep one ear like, yo, are they what? Because at our old the crib that we just left, we didn't even have a lock on our door.
Oh no.
So once the kids became teenagers, it was like, yo, they could just and my daughter.
Naughty got it
yo,
bad.
Naughty does not knock, and we just knew by like 10 or 11 she going to sleep, so it's up.
I'll tell you this: there is nothing to keep your kid out of your room like them walking in at the wrong time.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
remember
God.
my
I
son.
told her that.
They won't come back again. Bet you won't do it
I
again.
told her that. I was like, you gonna walk in here one time. I was like, you old enough now. You gonna walk in here one time and see something you don't want to see.
Go ahead and let yourself
I
be
remember
traumatized.
when
That's
my
on you.
son was like 3.
I'll send you the therapy.
Like we just happened to be under the blankets though. But like I just remember looking to the side and he was standing right there. And I was like, really? Like, why are you here? Why
What'd
are
you say? What'd you say?
I don't even remember. I just remember he
Hi,
was
son.
right there and he was looking me right in my face and I was just like,
You want some cereal? Like, you hungry?
yeah, like
Yo, I never walked in on my parents, but I definitely walked in one night and I thought I walked in the house one night and I was like, no,
The vibe
I'm
was
leaving.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
leaving.
Like, I was like, this ain't it. And it was one of them nights when I was like older, so I was like,
Poor Brandon was probably in
I
his
probably
room
like
crying.
19, 20, so I was like, yo, I shouldn't even still be here.
Brandon was
I
probably
gotta
in
go
his
back
room
to
crying.
Just go back outside.
You heard, cuz Brandon was probably in his room crying.
you heard the turn out the lights. Like, why is the record player on and nobody's even down here?
Yo. There's
Yeah,
food. There's
no.
food still on the table. Yeah, the meal got transferred to the bedroom.
My kids have definitely heard us. They just haven't said nothing. They've heard us for sure.
They be talking about y'all in the group chat, probably.
They've had to hear us.
They probably be talking about y'all in the group chat.
Some of them nights when you come in on a Saturday and it's drunk, it's like, fuck them kids.
How y'all think y'all
Right,
got
how you
here?
think you got here?
Exactly.
How you think you got here, right?
What do y'all think about Kevin Samuels said this week? He told women that you're gonna really love this one. He told women
Do people really pay attention to him?
Yes.
he's
Wow.
Yeah, because he's toxic as hell.
Gotcha.
So he says women don't go on dates after 5 p.m. if sex is off the table.
5 p.m.
What?
That's what he said.
The news ain't even. The news just started. What do you mean?
Is he a Mormon? Like, where did he come from? Like, what kind of antiquated?
I know, like, where did
ideology-
he-
Where did he get that from?
Do you know who he is?
Yes, I've heard of him.
And you
but
know why he got popular? Like
Yeah, but I don't. I
Disrespecting women.
like. It seems like it's very, very popular to be so disrespectful of black women nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and vice versa.
We're back to
And
that
it's
again.
So harmful. Like it's kind of like we rise together? Can we come to a point where we uplift and promote each other?
I agree with that.
Like
Mhm.
I'm just as emphatic about not allowing black women to talk trash about black men. It's not gonna happen on my watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because while I may not want to sleep with a black man, I know I still need black men in my existence.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going down a black man, not around me.
Right.
I got
Yeah.
a father, I got a son, I got brothers.
And that's how I always look at it. When I hear about black women, I think about my cousins, my mom, my grandmas, my aunts. Like, it's like I come from black women, a bunch of strong black women. Like you can't tell me nothing negative about a black woman. Period. Like, period.
Kevin
I've
Samuels is
seen them
toxic.
create
He is
miracles.
toxic.
You know what I mean?
If for him to have so many people agreeing with him, it just don't be crazy to me. Like, you serious? That means don't go to a date. Who's not thinking about sex on a date, even if it's for lunch? I mean, or brunch or breakfast.
If you're
And that's the
attracted
other
to a
thing. Men are
person, you're
always thinking
attracted to a
about
person
sex.
anyway.
That's
Doesn't matter what time it is.
Sex is off the table before.
I would have respected him more if he'd been like 10 p.m. or something like that, 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
What do
or
you
meeting
mean?
somebody
Like,
up at midnight or something like that. I
oh,
respect
we
that.
better meet at 4 o'clock.
Right,
Like,
450.
Right.
First and foremost, you shouldn't expect anything when you go out with a woman. Like,
Right.
You should be there to enjoy that time and make the most
Unless
of
you
that
take
date.
her on
But he's
vacation.
he's like telling women that, like, if you don't want it on the plate, don't go out for evening.
Should we not wear certain things either?
if you have a first shift job?
What if you had to pick your kids up and
before work? Eat at the gym.
It's just
means you're supposed to go out on dates at 5 in the morning.
some of the stuff he says sounds so crazy.
And people agree with it though. Like people were like
people were agreeing with that?
No.
People are agreeing.
I will say this though. Sometimes he's spot on. Like sometimes, like
It's not what he says,
no,
it's how he
there's
says
times
it.
where he says something that's accurate, but he says it very disrespectfully.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't one of them times. This was stupid.
Give me an example of something that he said that was accurate.
Like he said something along the lines like, because there was a woman there saying she wants a man who makes 6 figures and blah 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 and this and that, and he was like, you want a man that makes 6 figures, but what do you bring to the table? And she was, because she had 2 kids, she made about $75,000 a year, and he's like, so you're coming to the table with 2 kids, and you don't even make $100,000, but you want your man to make that much because you want someone to come into your life and support you and your kids, when you should really be just looking for love, basically. Like, but he said it really messed up. Like he was basically saying like, who the hell do you think you are? But it's
that's the one
but
that he
it's
asked
really,
her what
like,
she looked like without her her makeup.
Wow.
If you're a woman going into a relationship with a man and you're going in like, I need this man to make this certain amount, then it should be okay for him to be like, I need you to have a perfect hourglass figure and only weigh this much, because
Pay for it.
you're going in there with your expectations that are really shallow. So why can't he come in with his, like, you got to expect shallow in return. You can't come in and be looking for Prince Charming when you're going in looking for money.
So what's the difference between looking for Prince Charming and having standards?
I don't think
Nothing.
that.
But here's the thing: when you go into a situation looking for money, then
She didn't say all money. Is that was all she said?
no,
like
she said she wanted. No, she said a couple of things, but she basically said like 150,000 has to be what he makes at least. So you and he basically
So she
told
wanted
her,
somebody to make double what she made.
yes.
yeah. And
Wow.
he-
And the guy couldn't have kids. Like he
How I can't have kids and you got
yeah,
everything.
that's another thing. She said he can't have no kid.
Because you don't make it sound as
And-
bad as it really was.
And he basically
Yeah.
looked at her like, you're average looking.
Yeah.
He told her that. He said, you're average.
He
Like,
said, "What would you rate
he's
yourself?"
like, you ain't even a 10. Like, why would you think that you could make these high, like, you need to bring your standards down and to what you, and I think it was ignorant. It sounded ignorant, but it's true. You going in, you want your man to make this much, then what are you bringing to the table besides a wet cuckoo?
Advice that when I used to mentor younger women, and this is queer and straight, I would always tell them, become the equivalent of the person you want to be with.
Right.
If you're saying you want a person that makes $150,000 a year, you better damn sure be making $150,000 a
That
year.
part.
Be the equivalent of the person you seek. Why should somebody downgrade or move their life around to accommodate you?
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, like saying somebody can't have kids while you have kids, that's wild.
The
That
audacity.
is wild. The nerve.
The audacity's back in style, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
It's for purchase on Amazon.
I really just wanted to bring up this topic though because it was so it was so outrageous.
I'm not outraged by what he said because he's funny to me. The what stuff he says, he makes me laugh. Like, you're a weirdo, but it's
Sitting
like
in the dark.
It's
He be sitting in the dark talking
but
the
it's the
most
people
shit.
that agree with the wild stuff he says.
Plus, we all know that he don't even really like women. So for him to be telling women,
Wow. Is that the case?
No, it's not
he's,
a like.
He's been married to a woman, but
There's
we
cats
can-
out here
we
that
can
hate
see.
women.
You can see that he don't like.
He
women.
hates
Like,
women. Like,
So he's just blatantly misogynist.
yeah,
and he
that's-
acts really feminine sometimes. Like so I don't. But he's publicly dated women, but he has some of those characteristics where you're like when you like. I don't want to be.
Don't ever do that
This
again.
is gonna get real good.
I don't
You
want to
talking
be
a queer person.
judgmental.
Go ahead.
No, and
It's gonna get real good.
I have family members too that I really like, but he.
So you feel like he's a closet queer man?
I think that he hasn't come out the closet yet for sure.
He does give off that vibe. I'll give you that. He gives off that vibe, and that's just because it's not only to me the way he speaks about women. It's almost like it sounds like it's coming from a jealous point of view.
like, what is his background?
His background, he was a shoe salesman.
I mean, like before that, like
He's making a lot of money doing what he's doing now.
Yeah,
What's
he
happened
is.
to him in his life to make him hate women?
That's what I want to know. Who hurt you? That's a good question.
It's the fact,
You think it's internalized self-hatred?
It could be. It could be. Very
Yeah.
well could be.
A lot of times that could be it.
or the fact that he just doesn't want to let everybody know that he likes men.
Then does he speak? Because I don't listen to him. Like I've seen like
Yeah, his
like
clips of
snippets
stuff.
Clips,
and-
that's
but
it.
I'm not interested in that kind of conversation. But does he speak about white women or other?
I've
races
never heard
of
him
women?
say
No, it's always
anything.
black
Nah.
women.
Speaks about black
But
women.
here's the
Always
other thing, though.
black
His-
women.
His audience is black, so I don't think. I mean, like
There's people of other nationalities that watch him. I've never heard him come at any woman of any other race
nah, it's
aside
always
from a black woman.
But,
Yeah.
but these people that he comes at call him, so it ain't like
Yeah, they
know
ask
what he
for
is.
it. They
I
ask
don't
for it.
understand Why
They-
do they keep setting themselves up? Is it that they want 5 minutes of fame? They want
Probably at this point.
They clout chasing. They would just want to be on the platform.
I can't give him the
air.
airtime. Like I see stuff, I catch stuff, and I'm like, yeah, he doesn't interest me at all.
I've never watched
That's
like
not-
a whole thing. I
that's-
just see his clips like on my timeline.
When he says dumb
That's
shit,
not
he
the
goes
energy
viral.
that I need for me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I just like I said, I wanted to talk about it because it was so outrageous. But
5 p.m.
That's,
Duly
that's
noted.
crazy.
Colin Kaepernick is back in the news. He has the autopsy initiative, which is paying for extra autopsy after police killings. After police kill unarmed or armed or whatever kind of perpetrators or whatever they.
Can one of them put their money behind Breonna Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
I don't think we gonna get that one.
That's
They
wild.
don't want to give us that.
I don't think we getting that one. They think that they give us one a year. They gave us the George Floyd. They put them in.
Yeah, we had the black DA up there in the whole nine.
We just spoke about Dante Wright's killer. What last week? Getting 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we know how they felt about us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's trash.
But yeah, we need that. We need that extra autopsies. We need the outside. We need the outside people coming in because they cover that stuff up. Like they they've been doing it. I mean, since we've been here.
They protect their own. That's
They've
for
been
sure.
doing it since we've been here. I mean, they shoot a kid to say he went for my gun, but then you find out he got shot in the back.
Mhm.
Well, so he went for your gun and you shot him in the back.
Right. How did that happen?
Yeah, like Fred Hampton thing.
They killed Fred Hampton while he was sleeping.
They shot in his joint 100 times, and there was like one shot that came from his room, but
We didn't hear about no cops didn't pay for that, right? Like,
no, yeah,
not one. That was the feds,
like
right?
we need that. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was
So this takes me back to the fact that we didn't have any legislation passed after George Floyd.
Yeah.
Everybody seemed like they cared for a couple months. It was probably the biggest reaction I've saw to any police killings of black men, but
that's because everybody was inside.
because everybody was inside and we all had to watch it, but nothing happened. Nothing changed.
And it's not even like George Floyd, just to say his name on that strength of that is like almost a slap in the face because there's thousands of other names.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of other names and like nothing's. I mean, we
Remember Sandra Bland?
Yeah, like
I
yeah.
remember when I first started speaking out on social media, like going really hard about it, before we even had our platform, and that was Sean Bell, and
Shit.
and right after Sean Bell, the one story happened that Michael B. Jordan played, the boy.
Yeah, Luke, Fruitville Station.
Fruitville Station. Those two stories happened like within a year of each other, and I remember just going hard, and I remember being 20 something, like, nah, we gonna be the generation that changes it. And now that I'm 40 something, I got that wind out of my sails. You know what I mean? But I see the 20 somethings, and when I spoke about this, and they still have that fire, and I don't want to take that fire from them because we gotta keep fighting. But I understand why some of our leaders, the ones that weren't killed or jailed, just stopped fighting.
Like, I mean,
at some point, it's like, yo,
like they didn't kill him, but what they did to Diallo years ago. They bust his teeth out and stuck a broom up in him and all that. Like, they're out of control.
Yeah.
And like,
as a side question, how do we protect ourselves, not just from police brutality, but from a lot of the dangers that exist in predominantly black and brown neighborhoods? How do we police ourselves, protect ourselves?
That's what we
from
need to.
them and from each other.
We need to start doing that. We need to
Like,
police ourselves.
We tried that and it turned into Bloods and Crips and
That's what
Black
the
Peace
Panthers were.
Stones and all that,
They
everything else.
Dismantled the Panthers.
They-
The Panthers they tried that.
So now are we afraid?
Yeah, that's exactly. I think I think at that time we were afraid because it was Malcolm killed, Martin killed, Medgar Evers killed. Then they dismantled the Panthers like they did. Everybody was like, "Yo, I'm chilling. Like I don't want no parts."
I
of
mean,
it."
if you
But
look,
now, I think maybe we got a different fire. Like I don't think we're scared. I think we have no organization.
that's what it is. We're not all the way together. Yeah, because you see what they do. Anything that we're trying to do as a group and is trying to do good for the people. They infiltrate it. They make it.
Yeah, they make it into
They
a.
make it criminalization. They do all that. They shut it
They
down.
turn Black Lives Matter. Like I had a like an older white man come to me and was like, "How could you support?" Because I had a shirt on Black Lives Matter. How could you support Black Lives Matter? I'm black. What are you talking about? And then he went into this. Well, do you know the money is getting funneled into? I don't give a shit about none of that. Black people are getting killed. Black Lives Matter. Like I don't. Like you. Don't turn it into a political thing. Like we're dying out here in these streets.
Every day.
I need y'all to understand that. I don't care about the movement.
And not getting justice for it either.
This ain't an organization for us. This is our real life.
Yeah.
Like our kids got to go outside. We still got to go outside because there's no age limit on the cops pulling you over and popping you. So it's
You
like,
got to train your children how to interact with the police, and that's sad.
We have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have to do that? And I don't, people.
I know y'all had that conversation with y'all kids.
People like they try to like downplay us having to do that. Like, you serious? You don't have to do that with your kids. You don't have to go through a thing. You
I don't know.
what I mean?
We just watched that video. What was that last week when that the black boy and the little white boy were fighting and the police jumped on the black guy
And he was getting washed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hate to talk about that kind of shit and then
Talk wild.
yeah. So anyway, talking about something that means nothing to any of us. Did you see Meg and Tory Lanez going back and forth? We still don't know the details of this case, but they did speak.
Yeah.
They got postponed to April 5th. Their hearing date did. I think that it's super whack for him to be arguing with a female. Period. It's for what? Like, if you did it, you did it. But I will say, if he did not do it, which it's all alleged, if he didn't do that, she needs to get charged because that's serious. That man lost money. That man lost respect. Like,
oh yeah, he's mud in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't even do we like Tory Lanez anymore?
I do. I'm a fan of Tory. I like his music. I'll say that. I separate the art from the person.
I don't be doing that, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, well, the Tory Lanez wasn't hard for me.
I never listened
You're
to
a little
him
younger
like
than me,
that.
so
Yeah.
And Tory Lanez does make solid music.
Mhm.
I was never like crazy into him, so it was not for me. But I did the same thing with R. Kelly, and I loved R. Kelly. Like
You
R.
will
Kelly,
still step in the name of love. Don't do that.
R. Kelly to me.
You can't
the
dodge
goat
his
of
music
R&B.
though.
Exactly.
Like,
You
I
will
stopped
step in the
listening
name
to
of
him,
love.
but you couldn't dodge it.
Yeah.
If you were out, if you were in the street or outside, you couldn't dodge R. Kelly's music.
Like, I make playlists randomly, and you know how bad I want to make an R. Kelly playlist, and I don't. You know how many
That's because
slappers
he's
there
12
are?
play was a little different.
That's because he got fired. Like, even after I stopped listening to him, not even the songs that they played on the radio. There was stuff I heard that was on albums after, and I was like, yo, that's hard.
Yeah, he got joints.
But I can't mess with him.
Yeah.
Same with Trey. I'm kind of feeling like that about Trey right now.
Yeah, Trigger. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy Williams show is coming to an end.
He's-
Oh wait, you want to go back to Trey song?
What
Trey.
happened with him?
Oh,
So,
He's
yeah.
outside of the loop. What's
He's-
going on?
he's forcing himself on.
He's been accused of rape.
He's a creep too.
Allegedly, he's yeah.
Say allegedly.
It was like the fourth woman I think came forward of many more
Within the year.
supposedly.
So within a year, like 4 or 5 women came out, and one of them was
infamous.
One of them was a famous celebrity. So yeah, it's not looking good for him, and it's crazy because we all know how women fawn over Trey Songz. And I'm not a hater. Trey Songz got women loving everything he do. So for me, I'm looking at him like, fam, why would you?
He had
you don't
bitches
have to
spitting
do
in. He was spitting in people's mouths during the pandemic, and they was taking it. I'm just not that.
He's a little wild.
I want to touch on T.I. and Godfrey for a minute. I saw this.
Godfrey, the comedian?
The comedian
Yeah.
Godfrey. So
How does a rapper have beef with a comedian?
So T.I.'s doing comedy now.
Oh, wow.
He just stepped into the comedy world.
Okay.
So like maybe like a month or two. So Godfrey had a show in Atlanta where he was the headliner, and he went off stage, and then T.I. came on after him. The showrunner the producer came to Godfrey and was like, "Yo, T.I.'s in the building." He wanted to come up. Godfrey was like, "Whatever, it's his city. Let him go." He went in the back, but it became a thing, and T.I. basically was like he came at him like, "We ain't enemies, blah blah blah." But I don't think T.I. respects the comedy game. Like, T.I. Atlanta is his city.
Is he funny?
For sure. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
That's what I was wondering too. Because first of all, he uses a lot of big words. Like, I can't Google and laugh at you at the same time.
It's a thing like, do people laugh because
Right,
he's
spell it.
T.I., or do they laugh because he's funny? Because the popular guy gets laughs, that no matter what he says.
But the unwritten rule in comedy, and I can say this because we're in the comedy world now. Like, we know how this works. When you have a headliner, nobody goes on after the headliner.
Correct.
So that was disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
And I got what Godfrey was saying about if he was at a T.I. concert and T.I. is done, is he going on
to rap after him? Right?
Yeah.
Like it was even in it doesn't matter what genre it is. Like, if somebody is the headliner of the show, when he's done or she's done, the show is over.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that. You gotta respect the game.
That's just courtesy. I don't give a damn whose city it is.
And I see a lot of comedians aren't happy because T.I. is getting, because of his name, he's getting spots.
And he should. He's a star. But if you're getting into that game, you gotta respect the game.
Yeah.
Respect the game, because T.I. knows damn well. Just like Godfrey said, he would not want nobody coming on after him if he was headlining any tour or anything. If Jeezy would have came on after him on one of his tours, he would have flipped shit.
He would have been egregiously disappointed.
This is egregiously, expeditiously. But Godfrey did come on, and he was kind of joking about it, but you could tell he was feeling away. So
that's what he does, though. When he addresses stuff, he makes fun of it.
Yeah. And Godfrey is hilarious. He is a bona fide headliner.
He's out here.
In the
Can't take away from that.
Yeah. I hope they get that fixed. And for sure. Before we get out of here, I just want to say, I want to shout out to KEKE Wyatt and Nick Cannon for single-handedly trying to increase the black population.
I know that's right.
It's nothing but.
She's a married woman. She's supposed to be doing what she's doing. She's doing what.
KEKE Wyatt is just fertile. I ain't got no judgment on her. That woman is fertile.
11.
Right, exactly. Number 11.
And all her kids are to her husbands, people she was married to. So ain't nobody listen. That's
exactly.
She's supposed to do.
Now, Nick, slow it down.
Nick,
supposed to.
Be fruitful. The Bible.
Well, no,
what's that supposed to do?
Well, society says, because you're right, because the society says get married and have the kids. But you're right. Nowadays, we gotta get rid of all them old school rules. So I'm 100% with you. You're right. KEKE Wyatt.
I couldn't believe that though, and she looks official too.
And let's be real clear, KEKE Wyatt has one of the most amazing voices the industry has ever seen.
Because I remember when hearing about it, I was like, KEKE Wyatt, the singer. That's who they're talking about.
She has 11 now, and Nick has how many?
8.
Listen, shout out to y'all for helping out the black population. Hopefully we can lean the vote because of y'all kids.
20 years from now,
right, we good.
But let's get out of here. Thank you, JOSLIN KEARSE, for doing the
Thank you.
Thank you
for
coming today.
Listen, it was a blessing.
Where can they find you at?
Yeah, what do you have coming up? Where can they find you?
I don't really have anything in the way of poetry coming up.
Well, you're gonna kind of have something with us. Listen, we're gonna talk. Don't even worry about it.
Okay. Well, I got a whole lot of other stuff that I'm working on. I do a lot of ministerial contract work right now.
And you said you got music in the tuck that you're holding on to. Can you put it out? Because I would buy it.
You know what? I don't have the time to do all of the things that I want to do right now.
You gotta put that out little by little.
Now, and like I said, Tuesday I'm flying to California.
Ooh.
I'll be out there for a week, and then I'll be back, and then More
That's
stuff,
dope.
more stuff, more stuff, more stuff.
Well, stay in touch with us.
Absolutely.
Stay in touch.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I count it a privilege and a pleasure to be here.
And
Thank you
us
for
too.
coming.
Sure
Look, putting on
appreciate
for
it.
the city because look,
Hey, YC is in the building.
I'm telling you, heavy.
Shout out
Okay?
to YC. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Because nobody's going to fucking check me.
Hey.
We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Chop wood, carry water.
Get cheeks.
And I am your host, Blaz. This is SayLess Podcast, episode 161. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace out.
ENT rocks the world.
In 2017, I created SayLess Podcast. Then we created a network around that. I created a bunch of shows. We created a radio station, WTCP. Then 2021, this year, we went to TCP TV on Roku. So now we're on TV. So what's next? I'm thinking productions. I'm thinking movies. I'm thinking live performances. So how do I do that? Now I created TCP Entertainment. And we're gonna do all of that. We got a bunch of new shows. We got the ladies at Queen's Table, Vixen, 2X's, E, Badu, my ace, Hollywood. We got the new show I'm creating with comedian Josh DeWay. I Hate It Here. He's hilarious. Y'all gonna love him too. Then we got Porque No. That's our first Spanish speaking show. I'm doing on site where I'm gonna be pulling up on people, just having real conversations. But our biggest project that we're working on right now for TCP Entertainment is TCP's Who Did It Best, and it's going to be business against business. And when I say business against business, I'm talking about COVID hit us really hard. So we're trying to do something to put a spotlight on these businesses that went through tough times during COVID. A lot of people had to close their doors. So what we want to do is not just have business against business, but we want to highlight these businesses and celebrate these businesses and put people back in these businesses. But yeah, you know, who got the best cheesesteaks in the city? Who does the best dark fades? We're gonna do all of that, man. TCP's Who Did It Best. TCP Entertainment's Who Did It Best. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have the final say on all the cuts, so you know we about to turn up. It's TCP Entertainment, baby.